You've got the music and shit over your end, so you can do the intro and whatnot. And I'm just going to hit record here, so hopefully that'll record through Streamlabs. That's fine. Right, okay. Whenever you're ready, if I can go for it.
I'm waiting for the show voice.
You're waiting for the show voice? Okay then, folks, time for the show to go.
Doghouse Spotted Radio.
This is Doghouse Spotted Radio.
Come gather round, all ye bastards, and raise up a cock to the stars.
Ladies and gentlemen!
Hello there, folks, and welcome to DHB 273, the Happy Hogmany Hootenanny from the DHB radio show. I am, of course, the host with the most, Scott Taylor. I'm joined tonight by two of the very most important, in fact, OGs of the show. So OG that they're both throwing pensions and, looking handsome and debonair. We are not live for tonight's show. We are recording, of course, the show, but we're not live because we are going to be recording video. I'm releasing that later on because I'm recording this on an archaic 1945 fucking PC, which is a bag of shit. Lurchy. It's old as fuck. Like this laptop here. I've had some computer issues, so I've had to dig out this old laptop to broadcast from and try and stream from. And it's not quite suited for the task, I don't think. It's seen better days. So I'm gonna fucking try it anyway. Lurchy, how are you doing, pal?
Funky.
Oh.
Give a little bit of this, yeah. Lurch it. Ha ha ha. Original Mr. Lurchy. Yeah. Catch a groove now, Maynard. Catch a groove now. I hope your man will love to make you moist and wet. I hope your man will love to make you moan and sweat. I hope your man will love to make you scream out, yes. Hello.
Hey, there he is. And for those of you who are not watching live, because of course we're not live, we do have a very, very special event tonight because it seems that during the Hogmany celebrations, Maynard has become maybe somewhat more lax when it comes to security at the world-renowned Gulag. And in doing
machine gun full of rum.
I know. I'm still fucking jealous about that bullshit. I'm still annoyed that I didn't get that fucking machine gun full of rum. So Maynard, of course, is out celebrating. I'm assuming, like in these dancing, espadrilles. He'll be out, a bit of zebra hunting, and which means security slack at the Gulag, which means we have communication from the one and only Mr. Pink. Mr. Pink, how are you doing, sir?
Fuck's an OG.
The fuck's an OG. It's an original gangster. When you're like old school, when you're like part of the fucking dream team, who were there for the innovation, who built the foundations of what we have today. You're an OG.
Forgot. See, I've been off the street long in Al Capone.
I thought you meant old gimp.
Old Gimp, I'll take that as well too. Gentlemen, of course, how sad are we sitting here in our respective homes, garages and fucking kitchens recording a podcast here on Hogmany when we should be out partying and making the best of our lives? What the fuck's going on with that?
You fucking asked us to be here.
This was your fucking idea. You said, right, let's do a Hogmany show. Let's all get together online and get on Discord so Pink can get a word in edgeways.
Oh, me and Pink are having plans to go cutting rugs and shit like that. You're like, oh no, a cuckoo.
Cutting rugs. Behave yourself, cutting rugs.
You do realize where I'm actually serving a Gulag, yes?
Yes. Oh, good point. So really, he's not really much else.
And you're aware of... and you're aware of what street parties are like up here. It's like a fucking rerun of the fucking Walking Dead.
But I believe there's some controversy in the whole Highlands there because, especially in Thurso, beautiful Thurso, where, of course, I'm from, beautiful town, unlike places like Wickbower and such not, they're horrible places. But in Thurso, they did like the normal New Year's Day, Duke in the ocean. You know how in the big cities and towns or the coastal towns, they'll do a New Year's Day Duke. They all get stripped down, or they wear superhero outfits and run into the ocean for like fucking 10 minutes. Well, the annual Duke, seemingly in Thurso, has been cancelled, and there's been drama about it. I don't know who organises this shit. Do you need a license to go in the ocean on fucking New Year's Day? Can you not just do it anyway? I mean, what's the plan with that?
As a fireman, you seem pissed off about
that. What about running into war? Okay, hell, it's. But then I couldn't do the Duke because being the size and shape.
Call you in first.
Exactly. There'd be folk throwing buckets of water over me. There'd be the fire brigade there digging a trench out to the sea to push me back in again. For fuck's sake. So yeah, that's the drama for New Year's Day.
Well, you know, big man.
Yes,
big man. There's quite a few up here that need a deck to a clue, and a wee droppy in the fucking ocean wouldn't go amiss.
I was out in town with my work's kind of night out. I say in town. I was out in the town of Inverurie here in Aberdeenshire, and we were in a well-known place called the Gordon Highlander. Very, very kind of shitey place, but in the Gordon Highlander, few cheap drinks, that's grand. And a young lad went, "Ho, I know your face." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's grand, aye." He's like, "Aye, you're a boy does a Bucktooth Macatoot." I was like, "Indeed I am." And he spent about 10 minutes in trying to explain to his confused fucking English friend what Bucktooth Macatoot was. You see, I'm like, well, I can't really tell you in the fucking here. You have to go away and watch it and stuff. But this is a man who's probably in his early 20s who's watching fucking Bucktooth Macatoot. You know, this is how old we're getting.
Either that or fucking YouTube's getting slightly pish.
Slightly pish. This is the worst thing.
I would imagine that must be on. That must be. Is there a pause? Is there? I would imagine that Bucktooth Macatoot is like on some ZX81 fucking server.
Probably, aye. So, Pink, how have you been? Obviously, it's been a little while since we've heard you on the show. What's been new with yourself? I still want to hear more about your church. What the fuck's happening with that?
There's fuck all happening with the church. I mean, obviously, I'm stuck in the Gulag, so there's nothing happening with it.
Is there any... I'm going to have some fucking wonderful editing to do after this show to cut out some of these dramatic pauses we're having with this goddamn fucking Gulag internet we're getting here. Bloody hell. Lurchy, quick question to yourself.
Listen, it's fuck all to do with the internet up here.
What do you mean? Your internet is fucking coal-powered up that way, pal. See what I mean?
I'm on fucking streaming fucking fibre. I'm on streaming fibre up here. 500 megs of pure power.
There is no fucking way on this earth that you in the back arse of beyond in the Gulag in the fucking deepest, darkest dungeon Maynard can rustle up, can wrangle up 500 meg speeds and still have a fucking 10-second dramatic pause on a fucking Discord call. What's that about, you fucking animal? What's going on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fucking 6. See what I mean? Fucking 500 meg my hips.
That day, Andrew Dufresne and his friends got.
I have absolutely no idea, but I will send you a screen grab of the speed test by Ookla.
So Archie, I have a concern because obviously you had raised the issue and recently about how you've been speaking to members of the law enforcement. And how they were tuning into the show, and I thought it surely is exaggerating because nobody in law enforcement wants to listen to what we say, but it turns out they do. So I was at the gym. And this large dark-haired man, I was ready to do a bench set, came up to me, and I was thinking, oh shit, I'm in trouble now because am I stealing his place? What am I doing here? Am I, encroaching on his territory? And he went, hello. I was like, oh, hello there. He went, you should really be careful when searching online for Harvey Price information. I was like, he said, yes. I was speaking to Lurch there.
He came into me and he said the exact same thing.
Did he really?
Yeah. I was kind of the only thing I could think of was you telling me about the you can't fucking say stupid shit in internet bill, Honeymare.
Like, oh yeah, the hate speech bill.
Oh, am I about to get lifted?
Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, it was. Well, he had a kind of stern face, and I thought, oh, what have I done here? I'm like, does he maybe have a Harvey Price of his own that I'm kind of, that would maybe offended this guy? And he explained, oh no, I've been in and seen Lurch and heard the show, and it was really funny and stuff and blah blah. And he's like, oh, when you see Lurch, tell him that the dog handler met you in the gym. And then when he said dog handler, I was like, oh right, he's a fucking cobber. Holy shit, he's one of the fuzz. So what was he saying to you, Lurch, when he saw you?
I think he used to bump into you. I think he used to bump into you
during my bouncing career.
Yes, I think he said he used to bump into you working in the door, but he comes in quite often, and there's a couple of things I've always wanted to run past him. Like, can I say this in the show? Can you be my can I show you my show notes?
That's it. Can we get him to pre-approve what you say from now on, especially if you're on the old falling down juice?
It finishes at midnight.
Does it really? So you're going bone dry for January or for 2024?
It fogs hopefully for the whole year.
Okay, good call.
They had dry January.
A dry January, okay.
And then I'll try and stay off it, and then day carbs.
Day carbs. Really?
I've been abusing myself this past month with the stress.
Oh God, yes. Are you going back on the dust, or are you just going to say, take it easy? I'm going to be, meat fed, protein fed, and that's it.
The thing is, right? Ken, how Kyle's got kilos with Kyle. I could hear like
the KKK.
Yes, I could hear like Loup something with Lurch. Loup LBs with Lurch.
LBs with Lurch. There you go. Fucking exactly.
I could do that because I think I've kind of made my own diet, as it were.
Okay, I did see you were kind of leaning heavily into the protein drinks and the protein meals and such not, and was that helping?
I cut out the carbs. It's fucking great.
Motherfucker, do you not feel tired more? Do you not feel a bit more knackered? How's that going?
No, because you're full of your own energy stores, which is fat.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not creating fat anymore, but your arse turns into a tub.
Ah, yes. That was the thing I had with the fucking when I tried that 2-week dust session with herself. Not only was the arse like a tap, but also, did you find that when you go to bed you were freezing cold, like shivering like fuck and stuff? Oh man!
If you've got people then like running distance to Lavvy when you're on this, because if you cough, you're fucked.
Oh man!
I've had a couple of sneaky coughs from like.
See, I've got the same problem, but it's because I'm fucking old as shit. So one cough wrong and your pants are fucking ruined for the day.
You're falling, dude, and you've broken a hip. Hey, you're getting close to that. One of you got shouting a bit stick and post it in post.
I'm not sure when that happens. Does that happen when you're like 50 upwards or not? I mean, surely, Mr. Pink, you'd have more insight with this one. Surely, being 105 years old. When have you got shit in a stick and post it in? Here we go. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he's asleep. 6.
I think he's there.
7. He's bailed out.
I think he's on latrine duty.
He's been caught. He's been dragged back to his fucking hovel cell.
How was your Christmas, Taylor?
Christmas was wonderful. So, like I've said before on previous shows, in my younger days, I was never a fan of Christmas. It wasn't for me at all. I just got drunk and watched like really shit movies or great movies like Die Hard and Gremlins. Proper fucking Christmas movies.
I've got a segue about this afterwards.
Have you? Well, I've just introduced the kids to Gremlins, and they fucking love it. Love a bit of Gremlins. It's a bit harsh at points though. The old Gremlins, for kids, especially I thought that, right. So I've got obviously Angus who's 8, and I've got Ruby who's 4, and Angus is a bit more delicate. He's a bit more like, it's a bit gruesome there, and
they're not using the right pronouns, Daddy.
They're a bit scary, and you've got little Ruby giving it, fucking come on, bite his head off, just fucking vicious, So, but I think the next plan is going to is Gremlins 2. Because Gremlins 2 is a fucking masterpiece of cinema. Gremlins 2. And then probably we'll maybe transition then. We are thinking about going into... the kids are quite keen on seeing Venom. The new Tom Hardy Venoms.
Okay.
So they're kind of scary looking, but they're not like gory as such, but they are quite young though. See, I know, but I'm thinking, you and I were raised in a diet as that age of things like fucking Predator and Commando and and Aliens and shit like that, and to that point where as kids, Like they were saying, oh, this film's 15, this film's 18, you can't show kids. Yet they would sell fucking toys related to aliens and, fucking Predator and whatnot as well too. Like ridiculous. But I'm thinking, like, these kids have got to live. They need to learn some shit. They can't go on watching the BBC and getting fucking wokenized with, making every character. Oh, this character now is black and gay and is a transsexual and they them pronouns and fucking. They need some proper commando shit. They need a man in a fucking white vest, carrying a log on his shoulder with a cigar in his mouth, for fuck's sake, Man the fuck up. Oh, sorry, I'm a bit ranty there.
Okay, so how else was Christmas? Because I need to segue back the fuck to this in a minute.
Right, okay. Well, Christmas was good. And see, I've got a wonderful mother-in-law who goes out of her way to find, like, big socks, because I'm a fucking big massive hoof-owning bastard. So I got my big socks, which is wonderful. And I got a new massage gun for my gammy knee, which is fucking delightful as well, too. What else did I get?
From Love Honey.
For what, sorry?
Was it from Love Honey?
From Love Honey. It did have some strange heads, and I'm like, why the fuck have I got this kind of head? That looks like a phallus, but who knows? Who knows?
Massage my knee.
That's it. How about yourself, Lurchy? I mean, did you have a quiet one yourself, or did you get family around? I bet you invited around all the whole clan, get dad round for a wee tibble, get your brother round, get the whole big party going, call mama, hey mama, let's go get together and have a big soiree, break at the poppers and the Sunday hats.
I was tempted to do that, but I spent most of my Christmas day sort of coaxing a complete and utter fucking retard in how to cook Christmas dinner through WhatsApp.
Oh, not really. That's terrible. That as well too. Is that because even like said retard has said to you, look, maybe give me all the details the day before, and then I'll do it all in the Christmas day. And you're like, nah, don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll coax you in the morning. And then it came to the morning. So right, okay, let me get into this bullshit. Right, fucking. So I'd obviously bought. So the deal was, right, we're having a family gathering. We get all the kids together, all the the sister-in-law, the grandparents, all together for a big meal hosted by the sister-in-law, Giller Miller. And by the way, Giller Miller gave me a telling off because I didn't give her the credit she was due on a previous show for being the one who supplied us with the copy of Rock of Ages for that bus heading down. The person who exposed me to that wonderful, wonderful fucking musical was Giller Miller.
After the show, I was going to say it, but fucker.
My arsehole, ginger bastard. So we'd agreed, look, Scotty will do the meat. I'll do the turkey. I'll do the beef. I'll do all the cooking. And that was fine. So I thought I went to my favourite butcher in the world, of course, Lurch Play Butcher. 61 Hayton Road, Aberdeen, but open 6 days a week. Went to him, got my big box of food, it was wonderful. He forgot my beef, but I got that eventually, that was fine. Got abused, insulted, and then left, crying, went home, and then said, look, Lurchy, I will need your superior cooking, because I've seen weekly, well, fortnightly almost, with the show, how superior your cooking knowledge is when it comes to the beef you supply, the steak you supply. When we arrive to do a show, we're normally half an hour late to get going because we're eating fucking beautiful food. I'm like, you know what I'll do? I'll ask my good friend and compatriot Lurchy if he can guide me through some of this cooking methods to make the prime turkey. And by the way, I appreciate the fact that in my box, you also supplied a meat thermometer. Thank you for that. I was waiting for it. I was fucking waiting for it. I did. That was and the thing is, though, I'll get back to that as well because that was quite cool. But so I'm like, I'll ask Lurchy to give me the deets.
Are you talking mental sister-in-law?
Yes. Oh, he's there. He's there. I thought the deets are, give me like 2 days beforehand. Give me the deets so I can study them. And on the day, I'll make the fucking banging turkey.
See, that's good. Lurchy's reply. 2 days. You went them 2 days before. Yeah. You were fucking late picking up your fucking order.
I was not. You told me. Be here for 3 o'clock. I was there for like a minute past 3, like a second past 3. I could see the fury in your face. I thought, you know what? I'll take longer. Fuck him. I'll hang about. It's a while.
Your brow when you come in.
I was racing through traffic to try and catch you in time. So thought, you know what? I'll get my information beforehand and my prep details and get it all sorted out, good to go. And Lurchy's reply was, don't worry, we'll get to it. Here's how you do your beef. So he told me I did the beef the day before. That's fine. Got it all done. That was great. Okay, Lurchy, how do I do this turkey? Don't worry, pal. We'll sort it tomorrow. Tell me when you're cooking. We'll take you through it. I'm like, dude, it's Christmas Day. Just tell me now. And then we can, it'll save bothering you tomorrow. No, it's fine. Fucking, we'll do it tomorrow. I'm like, that's cool. Okay, fine. So the next day comes, and Lurch had said, look, start cooking your turkey about 2.5 hours, 3 hours before your meal's due to start, you see. I'm like, cool, that's fine. So we're aiming for like a 1 o'clock meal. So
straight in the phone to me.
I'm panicking. No, wise up. I'm like, look, I'm starting cooking in an hour. I need the deets. I'm getting no reply. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Wise up. I might go to get his car and rattle his door on Christmas Day, and then
I was on the nest, okay.
You were on the nest. Well, I got a bleary fucking, wise up. I've just woken up, a duck in, throw it in the oven, kick its arse, fucking give it a tickle with a spoon and away it goes.
And then I kept getting messages back from you every 10 minutes going, do I put the bacon on now? Do I put the bacon on now? What about now, Lurchy? Do I put the bacon on? When do I put the bacon on?
I was very keen about the bacon, but you wouldn't tell me. You kept fobbing me off. You were just saying, don't worry, but relax, you're good. I can't relax. I'm cooking fucking Christmas meals for everyone. I can't relax.
The probe was like you and me there.
The probe was fucking genius, by the way. Having the probe, mad science of being able to put the probe into the meat, put the meat in the oven, and then having a wire coming out of the oven that's not melting or burning or fuck all, but you've got a display saying, here's how the center of your beef, how well cooked it is. That was fucking genius. Oh my God.
Think of and me.
I've always dismissed that in the past, going, I don't need a fucking probe, just put it in for a couple of hours.
And then I got a message for you later on going, fun, do I put the probe in the bacon?
That did not. But let me tell you though, that meat came out fucking beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
My Christmas
winner.
Was all right.
What's that?
My Christmas Day was okay. It was good.
Well, did you spend it alone, or did you have a gun bay at all costs, or did you have anybody around by for a visit, or was it just a flying solo day for yourself?
Nope. I had Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
And I got a lovely rice cooker for my Christmas.
Oh, lovely. A rice cooker. Because what you need is more tools and more fucking cooking instruments in that kitchen.
I'm so glad you didn't come over the day because there's no room for all the tech I've got in my kitchen.
Is there not? Oh, for fuck's sake. Between chicken baths and fucking and rice cookers and everything else. Holy shit. Bloody hell. So what did you get for Christmas apart from your rice bath? Did you get anything cool from your father? Did old NDD step up and fucking say, right, knock out the park and give you a real banging gift?
So he comes swanning into the shop, slightly pissed.
Yes.
Like, well, Kachinga Meek up in your lugs back, right? Here's your foot. Times are rough and times are hard. Here's your fucking Christmas card, by the way.
Excellent.
So he fucks off after wanting Dragon's breath and threatening to stab him in the neck.
Okay.
Usual sort of Christmas fare with him.
Fair enough, yeah.
And then I opened the present because my sister kept nipping my head. And it was 2 books about alcoholism.
Oh, nice.
They had been half read. They had a bus ticket in them from April.
Oh, Scott.
Yes. Oh, he's having the worst time, that poor bugger, with his fucking 500 meg speed broadband download. Fucking wise up. That shit's cool powered. Did I give me your pish? Right, let's just pause for a second and see if we can get a go and play the cricket sound on the fucking soundboard. See what happens. Slim, let's just marinade and wait for a second to see if he can get through. In his 1945 PC with a big windy handle at the side to get it going. You know, when you spin around to get the fucking. No, nothing yet. Oh, that's the one. Oh, he's gone. He's dropped out. He's got the call. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, well, it chases me and you, Paul. It seems like, holy shit.
Right, now the show can start now. So
okay, show can start now, exactly. Aye. I did have a couple of sin bins to throw at him as well too before he got kicked off by his ropey fucking internet. But damn it, I don't fucking.
Well, at the end, I'll pretend to be him. You can just dub it in.
Okay, that's a good plan. Yes, I'll read them out to you. I'll read them out to you and then dub him in afterwards. Exactly. Good point. Okay.
What did you get for Christmas?
What did I get for Christmas? Well, of course, I got my wonderful massage gun. I got my wonderful socks. I got, what else did I get for fucking Christmas? I forget entirely.
Oh, you horrible cunt.
I know exactly. Oh, I got some lovely gifts from my family up north in the Highlands.
Do you like how Pink just joined the other chat that he's not supposed to join?
Has he? Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
dragging into our chat again.
Excellent. So if you're if you're a member of the DHB Discord, there's a there he is. Hello.
Fuck me, is this thing working?
I think so.
It's working now, I think. Yeah. Sorry, Pink. What were you saying before you got rudely cut off?
Well, just play the music.
Oh. Okay. I will.
Mr. Lurch, you keep me rocking, Mr. Lurch, you keep me rocking, Mr. Lurch, you keep me rocking and swing, sing. Mr. Lurch, you keep me rocking, Mr. Lurch, you keep me rocking, Mr. Lurch, you keep me rocking
And sing. Hey.
Never, ever gonna let you go.
Once I get my hands on the
That's wonderful. I love that so much.
Christmas.
What? Sorry.
Right,
What
on the subject of the internet, on the subject of the internet here, I do have currently 500 meg of fucking internet, right? But I never checked it before I came on tonight, thinking that's all right. We've got fucking loads, and it's fucking not very good. But there is someone else, possibly in the prison, hoovering and playing a 4K movie that I can't get them the fuck off. So that's dropped me down a touch. So we're sticking some 10 pences in the meter and seeing how it goes.
You know what you could do? You know what you could do is you could download the Discord app on your phone and try doing it over the phone. Try the crypt thing. That might work better for you. Since So I mean, you say they're watching a 4K movie, but are you sure they're not like blasting the fuck out of that Pornhub membership you bought them for Christmas? That's getting ruined. There's midgets getting shown. There's fucking 3-legged dogs. The whole shooting match. No, he's gone again. He's gone.
There's every chance. But what I was trying to get back to, what the fuck can I be gone again?
No, you're here. You're good. Go.
What I was trying to say was, you said the Christmas dinner was good. Did anyone else say it was fucking good?
They fucking
you food hungry cunt.
Hey, listen, that went down a fucking treat, my friend. Even members of the family who don't normally eat beef, they eat beef because it was fucking good beef. It was wonderful beef. It was the best
fucking
beef.
delay can't be 20 seconds.
What kind of movie is your cellmate watching, for fuck's sake? I mean, that's pretty impressive that they can wank away 500 mega speed and fuck you right over for a voice call. Holy shit. Lurchy, this is the best film we've ever had. Oh, poor Pink's. I bet he's fucking raging right now as well, too.
Fuck, we were fucking better on the show and dial-up network, for fuck's sake.
I know. And the best thing was on dial-up network, and you had like a fucking headset that cost you £2.45.
Fucking hell.
And it was the best headset they ever had.
I could hotspot my phone to the fucking computer and be better than this, for the love of fuck.
Probably good.
Maynard fucking, he's no scrimping on the fucking fibre doing there, is he?
I know, holy shit, Maynard. I mean, he's got a fucking fair, let's face it, 14 years of Gulag work at least, and he's pumped a lot of folk in there. You think he'd pump a bit more cash?
Right, I'm in prison here, and right?
I'm sorry. If you're listening back to this show, I can only apologize.
I even managed to, with my fucking weekly allowance, scrimp up a fucking a network cable that goes direct to the hub. I've plugged that in, and even that's making no fucking difference.
Fibre's not compatible with Windows 3, though.
I don't think it is, no. I don't think you get fucking Discord working very well on Windows NT, fuck's sake. Maybe if you give the old CRT a couple of fucking smacks, on the side of it, that might get a bit more speed there. Holy shit. Oh dear, Lurchy. So, of course, we got together for the bells. All of us here, myself, you, and Mr. Pink. Do you have any plans for the bells? Are you going to stay awake for the bells, or maybe a wee early bed? What do you think?
Maybe a wee early bed.
A wee early bed. Are you working in the morning? Are you working in the morning?
No.
Are you working in the morning?
No, I'm shut for a week.
Oh, nice. A week. Fucking
For a week.
hell.
But
Jammy bugger.
we've been playing GameCube and N64 all day, so
Oh, nice. Nice.
I got mint condition in the box, brand new GameCube for Christmas.
Oh, genius. Excellent.
And
I've got-
I got the HDMI connectors, so no fucking about here. And
Oh.
Bluetooth controllers.
And I guarantee you've had that plugged into your fucking large ass projector as well, too, on your wall. No.
But the delay on that is almost as good as Pink's delay. So
Oh, no.
I've had to get a good TV for it.
Oh, excellent. Fucking hell. Pink, what about yourself? I mean, I don't know if you get this, if you'll get this message, from your prop man, but how was your Christmas time there in the Gulag? No, it's fucked. His cellmate must be watching some fucking serious Pornhub on that thing.
He's getting a fair bollocking just now.
He's clicking the 4K option for that fucking streaming. He's seeing some high def balls on that screen going back and forth. Fucking hell. Oh, speaking of high def balls, have you ever told me the time I stuck my finger up Pink's arse? Those were some high def balls. My God, I've never seen them. It was like two baked potatoes in a fucking Sainsbury's bag. Like, holy shit!
It didn't really do much at Christmas. I mean, the only thing we get here is a bowl.
You poor bugger. You poor bugger. Pink. Oh! Is that the Gulag restarting? What's happening there? Pink, you'd probably be best, like, fucking log it, like, go on your phone, go and download the Discord app on your phone, and then come online and we'll join you to the group. And you do that because you're probably going to get a better call on Discord through your fucking phone than you are on your computer, seemingly. I guess it's gold. Fucking hell. Here was me thinking, people will get a big surprise in the Hogmany show.
What we got for Christmas is a fucking bowl of grill with fucking Maynard's bollocks dripped in it.
How long did that take to arrive?
That was more than a 20-second delay, that one. Holy shit. Dear me. So, I was going to give Mr. Pink these sin bin submissions, because we're not going to have a super long show tonight, but because it's Hogmany, we've got plans, to be in bed before fucking 10 o'clock, because we're old as shit. But I was going to try and get Pink with these sin bins, but clearly the Gulag internet is not performing its best. So, Maynard. Ba-bum. Lurchy. And also, we're going to have a Steve, right? We're going to have a Steve as well, too, seemingly. But I think Steve's had some trouble at home.
It can't be this shit. For fuck's sake. I think poor Steve's been getting some drama. Like he's getting shot on all sides. So I think he's hiding in his lockup tonight. So he won't be on maybe possibly later on or shortly, who knows. But I did say, look, feel free to jump on if you're available. Because I do have an email that from a listener for Steve, and I've got a couple of sin bins which I think might not work tonight with our current internet speeds. So, Lurchy, anything else still been exciting happening with yourself? That's asking of us. Period. So, how do you get on with the mad rush of people coming in for their food? Did you have any half-wits?
One.
Okay.
I had one. I had one person. So you ken the deal. Only you and a select few can order stuff with me through Messenger or online, not in person and paying a deposit. Okay. I had one cunt come in, and they come in and put the fever up you by going, I've got an order to collect. And you're like, nah. Fits a name, and you're raking out like, no, and I got a name like that. Fits it for a leg of lamb. The leg of lamb, darling. And they start giving you the darling part. Okay.
Okay.
When did you come in and order? I text you. You text me.
Okay.
There was maybe a delay like that Pink's got on their phone.
Okay.
I'm like, no. I only take orders in person. No. And I'm like, if you sure you've got the right butcher? Aye. It was you. I text you.
What?
So up was the dearest leg of lamb they've ever bought in their life.
Really? Holy shit.
Through all those fucking orders. But I don't want to get my notes up because I've had quite an exciting couple of weeks.
Well, did you not have like a big sale on? Was it today you had a big sale on where people was it first come, first served, get your pies and stuff and get the fuck out? Was that clear out before your week shut?
Yesterday. So yesterday was a big sale. So all the pies were on, all the flavors, cakes as well.
Oh.
And so Abdi come in and bought them, and I had about 80 left.
Okay.
You can't give them to you can't donate them to like food banks or anything anymore without.
Because they're perishable or because they're...
No. They now require the nutritional value, the declaration of ingredients, and this bullshit to go on them. I'm like, well, it's just food to go on.
For food banks?
Aye. So Sausage Breath works at a food bank.
Okay, right.
And she told me that there was... Folk at food banks are quite uppity and entitled.
Really?
So there was a woman come in. She's like, I'm needing a food parcel. Okay, what's it for? Christmas time. I went to put in my Christmas order. It's like, okay, it doesn't quite work like that, but okay. I'll take a note of your name. She goes, right, I'm wanting a side of salmon, 24 of olive on, make them blankets. And she's like, whoa, what the fuck? What are you asking me for all this shit for? But they'll ask for all this uppity stuff. So now, rather than just trying, I can't be fucked right now, this shit, doing the label and stuff. I just wanted to go on. So I had a couple of sales with get like 7 pies for 20 quid in a free freebie. The amount of fuckers that she's gone, the amount of fuckers that showed up in their pajamas to pick up this stuff.
Fucking hell.
Anybody for the bargain. So I was ripping the piss at him and says, right, since you're in for the bargains and you're dressed like shit, could you maybe leave me a little 5-star review on Google?
Exactly.
So I got about 6 5-star reviews.
Fuck's sake.
My CEO fucking rating has gone up.
Excellent. Plenty.
But Kyle couldn't handle yesterday.
So was Kyle working yesterday, was he? The old hot sauce.
He was working as well as Pink's broadband.
I use working obviously with the brackets, the fingers, working, I'm doing nothing with the working.
Kyle works on a Saturday with me.
Okay, yeah.
So he come in and I says, Kyle, it's going to be busy, so you better bring your A game. So he's like, can we put in a song? I'm like, go put in this Rocket Ages song. I'm like, Kyle, we need to work.
Delightful.
It's going to be busy. So it got busy, and I've noticed Kyle gets very flustered and red-faced.
Oh, really?
This must have been busier yesterday than McDonald's ever was.
Oh, right, okay.
He was he tapped out at 2:00. He says,
no, it was the usual like queues like out the fucking door and way up the road kind of. Oh,
and Kyle was stressed. I'm like, don't worry, but just fucking take your time and make sure that they all get served and all that. His face was going scarlet. He was panicking. He fucked up a couple of times, and by 2:00, he's like, "I've got to go home."
Oh, I didn't, did he? Bless him. Bloody hell.
He tapped it. But
he's a delight.
I had a couple of weird customers in. So
not unusual for your location, but okay.
No, but it's time of year you get like the weirders are more inebriated than normal, and as opposed
the weirders.
Wait until we start speaking about Harry Potter later on.
Oh, nice. Okay,
I've been exposed to Harry Potter for the first time.
Oh, this is one thing that I'm envious of you. Sorry, is that constant exposure to as much as I hate dealing with the public, I also miss, like, when I was bouncing and stuff back in the day, was having these stories of these shit you were seeing every weekend or every week, back and forth. Now it's like, I don't see anybody anymore. And if I do, it's normally like a bad situation, like they fucking rolled a car through a field or something like that, it's a bed, but like, oh man.
So, I had a joke here, but I can't.
No.
I've
got to be very careful, was he?
So, yesterday afternoon, maybe about 1:00, I think Kyle was still there. I had to take over because he's like, I need a break. So his lassie comes in, and I've never seen her before. And she's like, okay, you do pies, do you? And I'm like, come to the right place. Brilliant. Right. So started ordering her stuff. That's fine. I'm getting all bagged up. And then she looks at my sister and she goes, "Do you do haircuts?" And she's like, "What?
Fucking hell.
Do you do haircuts? Like, I'm only wanting a little bit off the back and side." She said, "No." She's like, "Oh, go on. Surely you've got a pair of scissors through the back."
That premises used to be a hairdresser like about fucking 15 years ago or something, 16 years ago. Yeah.
So she clapped eyes at my sister and was like, "Do you do haircuts?" She's like, "No."
In the middle of a butcher's.
Surely you've got a pair of scissors through the back, just a bit off the back, and I'm with my bangs tidied up at the front. Okay, I've got to go tonight. So go
Oh,
on,
you're
go on.
kidding me.
She's like, "No, look at your hair." But then she's looking at the pie list. So she's ordered for it. She went, and now she's looking at the pie list. She's clocked out. She goes, "Oh, salami and tilly twister. What's tilly twister?" And Kay goes, "It's titty twister." She goes,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
"Oh, look at all these mad pies with cocaine on the top of a pie. That would be a great pie." And then she whipped out a bottle of Buckfast, sat it on the freezer,
No.
tied her shoes, because you had to tie her shoes. And so I'm like, "What the fuck?" She goes to me, "So, darling, have you got any plans for New Year?" She says, "I'll be sleeping."
Nice.
"I might be sleeping too, unless Mandy shows up."
Oh, no. Fuck's sake.
I'm like, okay, so yeah. Very much
Who's
in your-
Mandy?
Mandy, the drug.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well, see, I'm old. I don't know this shit anymore. It's terms. It's terminology.
I got it straight away because you kind of if Mandy shows up, oh, I'm obviously.
Oh, okay.
So she left, but a couple of weeks ago, right? I've got a new crusher.
A new crusher. Oh,
It's
that's
set
exciting
in
news.
storage for about a month now.
Oh,
Right.
what fucking delightful.
So you've got a choice.
So before you go on, though, give us a quick recap of the old crusher, because we have probably quite a few listeners who've come to the show in recent kind of years who maybe missed out on some of the classic shit, so they don't know who Crusher might be.
Well, you've got a choice. I'll give you a choice just now.
Okay, right, give me a choice.
Do you want this crusher story now, or will we close with it? Because
Well, how about
Harry Potter?
okay, well, how about right? Okay, here's the deal. Right, what we do is a brief recap of the crusher. So, so Crusher was a regular shop, large chap, bit Cro-Magnon looking, the caveman fucking forehead, and a very pear-shaped gentleman who would come in and would pass you his mobile phone, with his mother on the phone, so she could tell you what he was needing to get, and she would call him every fat, lazy, horrible bastard under the sun whilst ordering the food for poor Crusher, and such not. What else did Crusher? I mean, I'm trying to think what else Crusher was fucking famous for.
Crusher used to wear the parachute that killed Hitler. Crusher's granda invented the television.
Oh, that's right. Yes, of course. Aye.
And he had the schematics in the back of his car, and he had the prototype. But he left the schematics in the bar. He went outside to take a phone call on his mobile phone.
Okay.
And the schematics for the invention of the new television was stolen whilst his granddad was on the mobile phone.
Oh, horrible. I mean, that's a disaster, to be fair.
Crusher has still been dressing the exact same way since I've been speaking about him.
So for those of you who are newer to the show, Crusher is legendary in the archives. Go back to episode 1 and work your way through it, because you're missing some fucking gold. Because we've had a bit of a spike in listeners in the last couple of weeks, and quite a few new ones from what I gather too.
I've been putting a mark onto this.
Have you really? I know. So we climbing the old numbers, like holy moly. So yeah, we've had a bit of a spike. So tell us about the new Crusher. Is it comparable, in look, style, or just kind of behavior?
Have I ever told you about Crusher's brother?
You did, but I'm not sure how much in depth you went, because my memory's basically I've got like Alzheimer's. I'm getting older. I'm forgetting fucking everything.
So I heard you went to the doctor the other day, and he says, "I've got bad news. I've got worse." He says, "Right, give me the bad news first. You've got AIDS, and you'll be dead in 6 months." Oh my god! What's the worst news? Well, you got Alzheimer's, and you're not going to remember any of this. So
it's getting worse. I mean, not to sidetrack things, but the amount of people that will say to me, "Oh, this thing that you said in like episode fucking 201." I couldn't tell you what I told you, what I said in that episode 271, like 2 shows ago if need be. I've got no fucking clue.
You can't even remember Pink's fucking shit broadband at the start.
I don't even remember what colour pants I've got on today. Who fucking knows? I mean, I'll check shortly, but who fucking knows? It's getting that bad. So yeah, so new Crusher.
Crusher's brother, right?
Oh, sorry. Okay, yes.
Crusher's brother he would have been 13 when I started talking about Crusher, so he's now 26.
Really fucking holy fuck, man! Like I remember you saying back then about him being a young laddie, like back in the age, but
he used to count the burgers.
Come on,
count the burgers on the tray, and he'd look at the burgers, then he'd look at the price and he'd go to me, "You're going to make £26 off of that tray."
Oh, what?
So, Crusher's brother though is just he's in the
Spectrum
Special Olympics.
Special Olympics. Okay.
Apparently for skiing. Fuck knows, because nobody's
okay.
Yeah, so that sounds like go down.
Oh, no, sorry. I'm sorry. Carry on. I do have like a Paralympian related story that I'll maybe bring up once you're done with this. But so sorry, on you go. Sorry.
He goes to Special Olympics. He had a job in like the Edinburgh bike shop for a day, and he got the sack because he's Crusher's brother. But he proceeded to wear the jumper that he got from there for about a year.
Nice.
And he comes up, he goes, "How's it going, Booch?" And I hate folk that call butchers Booch. It drives me fucking bonkers.
Is that a thing? Because I had no fucking idea.
There's like
Booch.
There's a clique of butchers on Instagram that call each other Booch, and it fucking drives me nuts.
Oh, really? Is there? Okay.
When I was on the TV, when I was on the TV, getting my TV thing done in October.
Yes,
the guy called me chef.
Okay.
He says, "Right,
which is quite cool.
Show us how the pies are made, chef." And I went, "Hello there, children." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not a chef. How are you fucking expecting now?" So we'll get to that in February, though. So that's
is that when your kind of NDA expires in February when you can say shit about it?
On the Food Network.
Is it really? So February? Oh my fucking! Have you got a date in February when it's showing?
Not yet. They're going to tell me because they were doing all the VOs this past couple of weeks, and they kept phoning them up, going, "So, just explain this step that you're doing here, and what is it that exactly is going on?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not fucking watching it. How the fuck am I supposed to get? I can't. I'm getting pissed."
Lurchy. Okay, here's my suggestion. Right, is that on the on our Twitch channel, or on our YouTube, or even Facebook, wherever it may be, or maybe the whole lot. Right,
I don't watch me on TV.
We have to. We've got to do a watch party. Right, so we watch it.
Technically, I'll be there. I got over doing it. I got fucking cunted for doing it.
Oh, did you?
I had to shut shop. I was losing money, so I thought, "I'll fucking lay up and swallow here." This cunt's got more foundation on the lasses until they drone put together.
Did you at least get paid for this, for like shutting the shop and doing this episode and such not? No. So
they put a sign on my door, right? They put a sign on my door, and it looked like I had COVID. And Abdi was going, "Are you getting a Christmas advert filmed?" And I'm like, "No, I can't speak about it because they're all here." And then they put a sign on the door saying, "Can't enter. We're currently doing filming now. This stuff." And
you're kidding.
It was the following day though. Our company's in just for the go. Can I get, if it's cheap as you go, I'll take a burger. If it's going on, if it's a ghost.
Oh,
I tell you February. So Crusher's brother.
February. Oh, I'm excited. Okay.
Crusher's brother.
Yeah.
Crusher's brother. About 6 months ago, right now, Crusher's brother is fucking stupid as Crusher, but he's a lot skinnier. But he thinks he's cool. Like he had a vape that didn't work, and I was sitting at the door in a fog, speaking to a couple of folk, and we were all smoking, and he come over with his vape. "How's it going, Booch?" And he tried to vape, and this thing like fell to bits. Then he put it back together, it blew up, and then fucking he was walking around Tilly Drone about 6 months ago with a Stone Cold Steve Austin knee brace on.
Oh, so, okay. The external over the kind of jeans, if you will. Okay, right.
So with his Edinburgh fucking cycle shop fucking jumper still on, a year after the fact.
Okay.
He's limping about Tilly Joe in the morning. "How's it going, Butch?" "Oh yeah, fucking obliterated my teniscus," he kept calling it. "Yeah, all right."
Teniscus?
"Oh yeah, my knee's fucked, it's broken. I've got to wear this thing, it's holding it together. I'll catch you later, Butch." So he walks away.
Nice. Okay.
Then he's walking around Tilly Drone all day, and all of a sudden this leg brace went from being on his knee to like round his ankle and his shin, and he's walking normally. He's forgotten. He walked past me. I went, "I'm fucking knees fucking miraculously fixed itself." He's like, "Oh shit, oh yeah, oh."
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So, New Crusher. New Crusher has been on the go now for about a year. So I've got a year's worth of New Crusher stories. But
so is New Crusher local to you, is he? Or is he like an outsider comes into it especially to see you? Or how's it work?
yes, he is. But
He is.
Can we talk about Harry Potter first? This is driving me bonkers. And I want to end with this.
You want to end with the Harry Potter?
I want to end with Crusher 2.
Oh, sorry. Okay, right. So we'll keep Crusher 2 on the back burner and we'll go for Harry Potter.
Yes.
Right, okay. Sounds good to me. I'm up. I'm all in. I'm all ears.
So,
I'm excited.
I've been exposed to Harry Potter at 35 years old for the first time.
So when you say exposed, are we talking books or are we talking films?
Films.
Films, right. Well, this is where I have to step in here. Because you need to go for the books.
Well, apparently, so this is what I've been getting. I've been getting running commentary from we're watching them.
Right.
But.
Well, let me just give my viewpoint here, you see. Because I started, this is back when I was still bouncing in Babylon in Aberdeen back in the day.
You're a fully grown man.
Well, fully grown man, full head of hair, beautiful moustache, hair. Bit of the old Patrick Swayze going on the top there. And, but fat. And one of the chefs who worked in the kitchen was like, I've got this Harry Potter books. I was like 3 books deep at that point. And she's like, you've got to try these books. And I'm like, I don't want to read that shit. It's fucking kids' books, man. Wise up. I'm not reading kids' books. She goes, no, you've got to try this shit. I'm like, okay, but give me book 1, right? So that was fine. So book 1. And I smashed through it. And I was like, that was quite good. Yeah, it wasn't like fucking groundbreaking, but it was good. I enjoyed it. I'll try the second book. I got book 2. And then, she gave me book 2, 3. And I went through them in like fucking 2 days. Boom, woof, over there. I was hooked. And at that point onwards, then every book came afterwards. I was queuing fucking to get like the midnight release of the fucking books. I was like, and then there was the book where fucking Dumbledore. I can't tell you because I'll ruin it for you. Have you been through the whole lot?
Right. So currently, I've just done Harry Potter on the Tale of Lavvy Billy. The second one.
Tale of Lavvy Billy.
Aye, the boy in the fucking Lavvy with the toilet with the snakes in the fucking.
I don't know if you can see my face. In fact, you can see my face right now. But this is my serious face, Lurchy.
Hold on. No, shut the fuck up.
The Tale of Lavvy Billy.
The fuck? He's hanging about in a Lavvy and he's a ghost. And
but
right now, I swear to fuck, right? They've ripped off Michael Jackson's Moonwalker in 2 of these films. And that's
how in the fuck have they ripped off Moonwalker?
Right, the beginning.
At no point am I seeing fucking Hermione Granger doing the fucking moonwalk.
From fucking at the beginning of the first team, from fucking Haggard and fucking Bumblebee.
Haggard and Bumblebee. Oh, I can see my tension rising. Okay, Haggard.
Fucking drop. From the decide, Kenneth, we're not gonna look after him. We'll just dump him here to get abused. We'll dump him here to get fucking locked under the stairs. He's like he's like the children under the stairs, right? So for
right, okay.
The woman with the very annoying Scottish accent fits her fucking name.
Yes, the wonderful actress. Yes, okay.
She.
Fuck, I forgot her name.
Hold on. They ripped off fucking Moonwalker here because like fucking Robbie Hagrid's fucking studio god. Well, I don't know where she is, but I shouldn't have said that. And then fucking all of a sudden, the fucking cat morphs. The shadow of the cat morphs into the wifey.
That's right. Yes, aye.
Moonwalker. The fucking Michael Jackson morphs into the car.
Okay. Okay.
And then in the fucking Harry Potter 2 case of Lavvy Billy, when he fucking stabs him with his fucking big sword or whatever.
Yes.
Fits out a fucking metaphor for. Stabs him with the sword. He gets the Michael Jackson face. He touches his face and it all cracks up and explodes. Mind when he turns into the fucking star.
Oh shit, you've got a point here.
And then the third one, why is fucking Hagridor's fucking who's totally different, and why is it now doing
Hagridor? Who's Hagridor?
Why is Hagridor's who's now doing a hell and he's keeping a fucking? It was just the car.
Because they changed directors. Director changed. It's a whole new fucking thing.
Pish, right? Bollocks.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh,
there he is. Can you hear me, Mr. Pink? Welcome back.
Right, I've just said this at 9:30. Can you hear me?
It's currently 9:46. Yes, we did. Yes, Mr. Pink, you've come back at a very fortuitous time because we're discussing the Harry Potter franchise, books and movies, and Lurchy has first exposure as an adult male to the Harry Potter life, of course. Now, imagine your good lady has brought you into this scenario to watch these movies.
Good lady?
Good lady, exactly. Pink, what are your thoughts on the Harry Potter? I mean, have you dived into the books or the movies?
I've never read the books, and I've maybe occasionally seen the odd film. Now, with the exception of the fact that it's made loads of money for that fucking sour-faced fucking blonde cunt, I just don't see the point.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. So, fucking hell.
Right, so I've watched Harry Potter Locked Under the Stairs, then I've watched Harry Potter and the Curse of fucking Lavvy Billy.
Lavvy Billy.
I've watched Harry Potter Gone Through Puberty with the werewolves and shit like that. For the rip-off Back to the Future, he fucking killed himself, fit as all that. But why the fuck is Hagridor's fucking house different? And why is fucking
Hagridor?
Why is fucking fucking Davy Door? Why the fuck is he a different
Professor McGonagall is the one with the cat, you know, who changes into the cat wifey.
Oh, did you just Google that, you cunt, didn't you,
I didn't know. Look, my hands are here.
My fucking Harry Potter lore. Why the fuck is it not Richard?
I'm baffled here. Why the fuck is Barry Norman giving it so much shit?
No, it's fucking the fact that Richard Harris.
Fucking Barry Norman.
For the older listeners out there, or Jonathan Ross if you want, or Claudia Winkleman, take your fucking pick.
We're showing our fucking age there, exactly, pal. Allergy.
So fucking Richard Harris, it's a boy that gets battered the fuck out in Unforgiven.
Yes.
Davy Door.
Davy Door, okay, big Davy Door.
One must remember that you can't fumble around in the dark because
he's also Caesar and Gladiator, by the way.
Yes.
Of course, yes.
The new fucking Bumbledore's like fucking steaming about like there's nothing wrong with him. And I'm like, I can't get behind this new fucking Hoggle
I swear to fuck, I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm here listening to you miscall these names. Holy shit.
One must remember just to turn on the light. Oh, fuck off. Right, now the 13's clearly all about fucking teenage you're gone through puberty because it's like werewolf. And fit does a werewolf represent?
Oh, of course, the whole change. Mm-hmm, yes, we're looking back at Twilight here, of course, you know, the whole werewolf shit.
Oh, and the overuse of fucking bass. I determined subwoofer dude. I'm like, oh, this isn't a Christopher Columbus film name here.
Oh.
This thing with his magic wand and all that, but that's
it's magic wand. This is hurting me fucking physically, man. I love this shit. I love that shit. It was the books more so than the films.
Do you know though? Interesting though this is, right? My internet problems managed to completely scupper my line of questioning, which was right. You enjoyed your Christmas dinner, but did anyone else fucking enjoy it? That was the question. Not wanting to get kind of Billy Connolly and going 30 minutes back with something that I mentioned about fucking 2 seconds ago. You know what I mean?
And we replied, but of course you were fucking cut short by your cellmate watching like 4K Pornhub, you know, so it kind of ruined things a little bit. But fucking hell, everyone loved it. Everyone fucking loved it. It was delicious. Thank you very much.
Fucking Nikola Tesla fucking doing and fucking experiments next door was fucking my G right up.
Fuck's sake. So, Mr. Pink, you know what? Actually, while we've got you on a clear line, can we just maybe quickly transverse or trans? I can't say trans.
Taylor, you can't say that now.
What does my Ford Focus and my asshole have in common? They're both leaking trans fluid.
Jesus fuck.
Hey,
dearie me.
Into my kitchen last week when you was getting naked in front of Abdi.
Yes.
You're changing into your Santa costume. And I
wasn't getting naked. How fucking dare you, sir? I had my undergarments on.
As soon as that shoe was off, you had your bobby out now, and I was fucking, you had to get ladled into Steve's taxi. It was fucking horrible. But I did notice, I did say to you, why is your license plate number tattooed on the cheeks of your ass? And you said it's because your wife backed the car into you in the driveway.
Now, that Ford Focus joke surely would have been better being told by Kyle. But did I not see a video of him recently with a what appeared to be a scale model of fucking what's his name, loafer wearer down in England's cock that looked like a fucking Millbank. I've forgotten his name. I haven't spoken to him in that long. His cock looked like a fucking chestnut mushroom.
No,
that's a good point. Actually, did he only mold the tip?
No, No, he did
Okay.
not. No,
Right,
John's
okay.
a liar. John, you're due me a box of pies now because I recognize
Wow.
that penis. That is number 7 on Love Honey. If
No,
you
it's not.
You molded a Love Honey dick. I fucking, as soon as it come out of the box, I'm like, I've got that in my top drawer.
So you're telling me that he's gonna? So are you insinuating, Lurchy, that Milbank and his lovely missus, I forget her name, of course,
Milbank's missus loves a fucking white dildo.
like, oh shit, okay, so he's gonna picked up one of our fucking turbo clip blaster 5000s and molded it instead of his own Johnson.
Yes, because
Holy shit.
the barcode is on the Jap's eye.
But I think the concern though was in the video that we saw from Kyle was it seemed to be like he'd only molded maybe the first like 3 inches of the head, and then it was like nothing.
It looked like the grenades that Arnie shoots it outside fucking Cyberdyne at other
Yes, okay, okay.
It was absolutely atrocious. I mean, the last time I saw a cock that small was when you and me went fucking swimming, Scott, and we're in the showers afterwards. It was fucking horrendous.
I know it must be cold for you, pal. Fucking hell, you were shocking me as well too.
Can I confess something here?
Do it.
The environmental health come in while that was in my shop,
It did. Oh, they did not.
and my pass certificate was taken away.
No, it wasn't. It was not.
No,
Not 'cause you'd have fucking-
that's bullshit. Because unless fucking Matey Boy shoved it up his fucking hoop while he was handling it, there's no way they were taking that off you.
unless it was coated in fucking Nutella when he came out of the box, maybe then. But otherwise, fucking hell.
Oh, can I
No
tell
way.
you a story about what happened to my pass certificate?
To your pass, yes, please. Feel free.
Rowling pass certificate. That's a fucking J.K. Rowling fucking book here, right?
It
So
really is, aye.
it was. So when did we get that? The Tuesday. Kyle comes screaming in. So it was in the Tuesday, and Kyle's like, "Oh, it's not even worth fucking. It's not even worth buttering my cheeks up for." So I go put in a box and put in a Lavvy. Wednesday, I comes in. I don't open till 10. Let's preface.
Okay.
Let's put this at the crux of the story. I don't.
Okay.
open till 10.
On a
It's-
Wednesday, late start.
It's 10 o'clock, so 20
Okay.
past 9. I come in, got my jacket on, I'm taking out the bushes, I'm setting up fucking Arkwright shop outside my shop,
Okay.
in a smoke, and then here comes this lassie, Stephen.
Liam, are you actually going to try and tell a story that's abbreviated and kind of to the point instead of like 30 minutes long with loads of fucking waffly pish in it?
Mr. Big Baby's back. Mr. Big back.
Fuck me.
So, the lassie comes in, so she
Thank
comes
God you're
in.
back, Pink. I've been eating back up for fuck's sake.
So,
Oh.
she comes in.
Loving fuck. Honestly, he's about the only person that could string out fucking Matey Boy's dildo.
Oh, Scott forgets that, and I've got these stories fucking long.
I do, aye, exactly.
3 hours.
Oh, Christ.
So this lassie comes in and I'm like, oh, here's a customer. So I go straight in, puts my tabby on the side of behind the door.
Mhm.
And she goes, I could sue you. I could fine you for that. I'm like, what the fuck are you like? And then she comes out with her badge like she's off of fucking X-Files. It's extended. Like she's CID.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
environmental health. There's been a complaint. I'm like, okay. I could fine you the smoking act and all this piss. She went, I'm
For
not
smoking outside.
for taking my tabby into the shop and laying it behind the door. So,
Oh, right, okay. Aye.
so she fucking,
Jesus, okay.
she's right, I could fine you for that.
A legitimate complaint, you clatty whore.
I'm actually here because there's been a complaint. I goes, what's that? She goes, your counter doesn't display on your mints the quid. Do either of you well-read gentlemen know what the quid is?
I have no idea, man. Apart from like the fucking the abbreviation for the British pound, then no, I don't.
No.
Not a fucking Scooby.
The quid is the meat content of things. So if you buy you used to obviously love a Greg sausage roll, it'll say
Fucking
pastry.
very dare you.
Fucking how dare you, sir?
It'll say pastry, then pork like 2%. That the
Okay,
percent
right.
of the meat and stuff. And like, well,
So you would need to present the meat content of a fucking full steak.
yes, but
Okay.
it is written on a whiteboard behind me. It is written on the door in a frame, and it is behind the pie shed as well. So I'm like, well, it's here, it's there. So I walk around the counter with my jacket on. She went fucking mental. You got your outside jacket on the inside. I says, I'm not open. I'm just about to show you my tickets because it's written in the back of the tickets. And she's like, well, there's been a complaint that they're not in the counter. Why are they not in the counter now? I'm not open. It's 20:09. I'm not open.
Yes.
Uncover the counter and put them in. So I'm not open. Well, I need to take your pass certificate and I need to do an inspection. So she went over and looked and she said, somebody said your shop. I had on the lip on all the fucking lights. Show me the dirt. And she's like, okay. Then she went into Lavvy and she's raking them boot. And she's looking in boxes going, how old are these boxes for like probe wipes? Yeah, it's written on there. They've got another 2 months. And she grabbed the box with the dildo and I'm like, no, not in there.
Oh, no.
She went, oh my God. And she just sealed it back up and she couldn't get the foldy bit. And she put it back. And she went, I need your pass certificate.
Oh,
so she
no.
pass certificate and fucked off. I says, right, hold on. Can we fix it now? She says, no, it needs to be an unannounced visit. So we'll come back unannounced. When did they come back?
The very next day.
No, the day that I've got.
Same day.
The day that I've got all the turkeys and everything ready to go.
No.
It was another wife. She was sound as fuck. She goes, right, you clatty bastard. Show me why you're fucking dirty.
Is it just me, or is it incredibly ironic that someone is coming to your butchery shop to see about the cleanliness in Tillydrone?
Fucking tell me about it. The fucking shop is spotless. But
exactly, considering again with Mr. Pink there would can attest as a former resident of the area. It's not the most spick and span place to live in. Christ.
There's probably more dog shits per fucking head per capita in fucking Tillydrone than anywhere else in the fucking planet.
Mental.
It's a fucking shithole.
Like I sit here in sunny Meldrum and tell my children horror stories about my time spent in the worst street in Scotland. Like fucking the things we saw. Big fat woman covered in chips. Dogs, Satan and fucking Tyson running about shitting everywhere and like all this kind of things.
You'll be like the Hobbit speaking about fucking going back to fucking all the ring adventures and shit like that.
That's next Christmas, boys. I'll be kicking off with that next Christmas. I've still not been close to them yet.
How we visited Mount Doom and came back from it, exactly. Fucking hell.
The other wifey come in like to do the thing. She had my certificate printed off, brand new, ready to give me. So I couldn't. It was passing, and even she said, "This isn't a health and hygiene matter. It's trading standards." And I says,
"Okay, aye."
She says, "Well, it's got to hate your mince has got to have the meat, the fat, the collagen, and the connective tissue percentages." I says, how the fuck am I figuring out?
How the fuck do you figure that out?
Percentages. I can figure out the fat and the meat, but how the fuck am I figuring out the other two? She's like,
yeah.
I'll send you an email.
You probably have to send off a sample to get it checked, and then.
Well, this is the thing.
At your cost.
It's different meat every time. It's a different cuts all the time, so it'll change. It'll fluctuate. Is it got to be precise? It's got to be precise. Are you taking the fucking piss? But the law is,
shit.
If you've got over 10 employees, you've got to have that. I have one. It's bullshit.
Exactly.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm fucking ready. I went him and a half because they said I was a clatty cunt and took my certificate off me. And I thought, if it's the most fucked up thing I could watch, I watched Dirty Sanchez for they were pooping on each other's faces. I thought, there you go. I got fucking cunted in that KFC.
Holy fuck. So this certificate you got this is one. Does it mean that if that's withdrawn, you can't trade?
No.
Is that how it works? Okay.
There's like different levels. So mine was taken away and it was improvement needed.
Okay, right, got you.
I needed my ticket suit, even though it's written into an ally. Just like, and even the last come back, I have no idea why the fuck this last did that. It's got nothing to do with us. It's like, if you were fucking shouting in the mints, then I've got to show up. But
aye, bloody hell, man!
Before Christmas to get stressed out like that.
I reckon you're lying to us. I reckon the only reason you got your ticket back because you got to check your fucking pork content of your chipolata.
No, yes, lassie, fucking hell. Her face could stop bird shit midair.
Oh shit! Oh no! Mr. Pink, while we've got you on a secure line, so far it seems, with no delay. Lurchy, do you have the sin bin entrance with it?
Yes.
I do have a couple of entries that I need to throw your way that I've been sitting on until we can get your good self on the show again.
Gentlemen, prepare yourselves.
The Right Honourable Reverend Pink brings us the Sin Bin.
Clink.
Okay. Clink. The first one reads, Hi, DHB gang, and a happy new year. I've heard that Mr. Pink is getting some call time from the Gulag for tonight's show, so I was hoping that I could submit a sin bin request quickly before he's caught and sent back to scrubbing the floors with a toothbrush. Could I put toddlers in the sin bin, please? We have a 2-year-old that's just got us into a shitload of trouble with my wife's parents at a recent church event that they had hosted at their home. We're not really religious, but the in-laws insisted that we came along to show a family unity to their church friends. So we dressed up and headed along for the event. My wife's parents are very house proud, so all visitors had to remove their shoes and leave them in the large inner vestibule that leads into their large hallway. We took off our shoes and headed inside, disturbing what looked like a prayer session between a group of the church-goers. We made our apologies and made for the kitchen instead, and noticed right away that our kid needed his nappy changed. We stripped him off, and sure enough, his nappy was sodden with pish. However, as we sorted out the nappy bag, the little half-naked bastard took off at a sprint without us noticing. We turned around and, armed with a new nappy and wipes, and the little fucker had disappeared. Then what took place was a few minutes of panicked searching and more disturbing of praying people before we found the little bastard hanging around the door vestibule. We scooped him up, got him cleaned and dressed, and got on with the visit. About an hour or so later, one of the guests who we'd thought had just left came walking back into the main living area with a horrified look on her face, holding her shoe at arm's length. It appears that someone has performed a bowel movement in my shoe. Sure enough, upon further inspection, there was indeed a little jobby plonked right along the sole of her black loafer. Our little bastard kid had clearly run off earlier whilst nappyless and decided to find privacy in the vestibule to take a shit. We apologised profusely before offering to have them professionally. Our offer was declined, and we made our exit pretty quickly. So, Mr. Pink, could you please put little fucker toddlers into the sin bin toot suite, please? Thanks, from Dave Reed. Now, Lurchy, what do you think of this one, though? I mean, how do you feel about toddlers shiting shoes?
Sorry, I was in the list. I was too busy making a cocktail.
I saw that in the background, you horrible bastard. Mr. Pink, what do you think?
Pooping in shoes, there's nothing worse.
Pooping in shoes is the fucking worst, exactly. It's a tough one.
Pablo Nutini song.
Bruno Mars, I think. Oh, yeah.
The thing is here. Now, I understand what they're saying, and I know that they're thinking that they're doing the right thing. But my left field look on things is not that the kid took a shit on the shoe, but I didn't like the attitude of the Karen whose shoe got shat on and started acting like a bit of a cunt. And obviously my general sort of misogynistic tendencies mean that kids can't go in, but Karen can.
Okay, it's a fair call. So we're saying the toddler's safe. He's shat on a shoe, he's safe. But the woman who complained about said shit in her shoe, I mean, luckily the foot didn't go in first, before noticing said jobby. Well, that would have been a whole different story.
Well, yeah, but again, had it been a decent bloke, the kid would have been smoking in there quicker than fucking shit through a goose, right? But just there's a small part in me, a very, very, very large part in me actually, that just means that the Karen has to go in.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have to ask though. We do need the clang. Can we get the clang? That's the important part. It's a part I'm waiting for.
That's another 4K. A fucking
bandwidth getting used there.
Yeah. Can we submit Harry Potter 2 in The Legend of Lavvy Billy to the
symbol? Oh, Lavvy Billy, for fuck's sake, man. Okay, man.
Why is it got talking spiders?
Why has it got what, sorry?
Why the fuck is Alan Rickman in it and he doesn't get enough screen time?
Alan Rickman's fucking fantastic. Professor Snape, he's wonderful.
Now I have a turbo broom.
If you want to see a masterclass by Alan Rickman, you need to be checking it Quigley Down Under.
Whoa, that's a good call. Fuck's sake. In fact, one of Alan Rickman's best pieces was, I don't know if you saw it on YouTube for a while there, was him in like 4K super slow motion flipping a desk. And it sounds fucking ridiculous, but this was shot over like 3 seconds. But in those 3 seconds, in super slow-mo 4K, it was like maybe a minute long, and the man conveys more emotion in that than you've ever seen in your fucking life. I'll find the link. It's empty. It's fucking gold.
Was it like the hygiene? Was it like the hygiene inspector visually looking at this little half-size button mushroom dildo in the shop?
Exactly. Looking at Milbank's nub.
You've never seen a more shocked face in your life.
Oh my god!
It's like the boy in.
Come on now, Lurch. I'm pretty sure you've seen more shocked faces on the women than that.
Well, no.
when
the fuck do you want me to do with that?
It's like a real penis, but only smaller. Oh, fucking hell!
Fucking hell! Do you piss out of that? Go on, show me.
That's a big pube. Fucking hell. DHB, just thought I'd take the chance while Pink is on the show with his sin bin to ask for alcohol to be included. I know it's a long shot.
Whoa. You can just stop a fucking letter right there, right?
Holy fuck.
Right. Who wrote that in?
It's a guy called Rob from Inverness.
I thought it was my shopkeeper.
Fucking, we need to find out where in Inverness, because I did abide there at one time, so I mean, maybe I know said person.
Rob, listen, I'm sure you're listening to the show to hear your email being read out. I will warn you that I think that things are looking bad so far for your inclusion of alcohol. He continues.
Is that Rob that I used to play with alcohol when he was 3?
I'm still raging. You
Hold on,
my Bobby here. Use when you want to put your arse.
What, your Bobby? No, but do you know why I would not want your Bobby up my arse? Because your Bobby's seen more back ends than weekends. I don't want to have that thing diseased fucking glob anywhere near my rectum. Thank you very much.
Every year a 35-year-old. It's like
it looks like those fucking, the worms in June. All covered in sand and teethy and shit coming in the water.
It's probably got more cheese than a fucking French delicatessen, for fuck's sake.
Charcuterie board you've got here, like.
I know it's a long shot, but last year I was out for Hogmany, my now ex-girlfriend, and got fucking super drunk. We staggered outside, and I remember us getting into a heavy session where I ended up pulling her down her top to lick her nips. They looked hell of a different though. And it wasn't until I looked around and saw my ex standing behind me, furious, that I realised that I'd been mouth-raping some stranger for the last short. A stranger, I hasten to add, that I didn't seem to mind at all against. So if you'd be so kind as to add Guinness and Jim Beam to the sin bin for Hogmany, I'd be very thankful. Now, Rob. Oh, fuck's sake.
But again, hold on, right? Okay. Now, I can obviously put my left field spin on this again and go, yes. Alcohol doesn't need to go in, my friend, because obviously alcohol got you out of that relationship with Karen.
Yes. Oh, so, good point. Okay.
I mean, because let's face it, it's Hogmany. You've had a couple of sherries.
Yes.
And you're out. And your good lady is there, and you've managed to trap the meat for the sandwich. And she's not been up for it. She's obviously quite liked getting her wee hairy nipples, getting a wee bit of tongue action.
Exactly.
And it's a win-win-win situation. But she starts fucking mumping her gums, and the game's a bogey.
This is wonderful. This now, Lurchy, during the period there where Pink was in the Gulag, and we thought, you know what, we're doing okay. Sorry,
did you get permission to put that 3-bar fire on just now?
I didn't. No, I didn't. I've got. Did you notice that? I've got like
it on.
Like I'm in the garage right now, so I've got by my feet here. I've got like one of these little. I say it's not a 3-bar thing. But you know the ones that are.
It's no 3-bar now. He's just got the light on to suggest.
I know. I know. Fuck! I'm trying to hide it on my arm. The light, the clear of the heater.
By the way, I might actually let you in on a small secret here. I know it's sort of 10:10 on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
But I might actually get a visitor.
What? Now, when you say visitor, of course, I imagine Gulag-wise, it's hard to get people to visit, especially in the back of Beyond, like your good self. But are we talking a visitor who's off the naked nature, or
no, I bloody well hope not. Anyway, sweet Jesus, I'll be locking the door myself.
With their phone on airplane mode, hopefully.
That's it. So who's coming to see you, Pinky?
Well, we'll see. I just out of my tiny little fucking playing card window saw some lights going past. Okay. And they were slowing down, and I thought there might be someone turning up. So, and maybe if I can get them this way, they might say hello.
Oh my god, this is exciting! Is it anybody we know at all?
Yes.
Oh, female or male? I'm assuming male.
Yeah, you assume right.
Fucking hell, I ended the fucking next 2 hours.
You had a choice of one, and you were correct.
Do they have contact lenses?
No.
Do they piss in a bag?
They might have. It's anything's possible. They'll live in Caithness at the end of the day.
Do they have twin exhausts?
They might have done, actually.
Okay.
We can play this guessing game if they come in.
Right, okay, guessing, okay.
They've just walked in the door.
Oh my god, this is exciting. So somebody we might know has walked in the door.
Get your phone.
He has alcohol as well. But
holy shit.
It kind of looks like it's got blue labels on it from here, so it obviously...
So it's terps.
Alcohol, yes.
Scream wash. He's bought your scream wash.
Yes. Would you like to say hello?
We would, yes. Get him on the microphone right now.
Right. Hold on. I'll bring him down. Bring him down. I'll give him the headset, and he can see you, and then you'll be able to hear him.
Okay.
And you can maybe have a guessing game as to who the fuck it is.
So, well, listen. So, Lurchy, here's what we're going to do here right now is the guest on the show here can only answer yes or no to our questions. Okay. We'll take turns, me and you, right? We'll take turns asking questions. They can only now, guest. Can you hear this?
No, it's still me. I'm just listening to you, and then I'm going to put the headset on him.
Well, let the guest know, of course, as a yes/no answer only.
Okay, right. So we're going to play a yes/no situation with said guest. You're going to ask him questions, and he will answer yes or no. Does he need to try and disguise his voice?
What do you think, Lurchy? No. Keep your voice as is.
All right. That's fine.
We'll figure it out. Okay.
Okay, I'm transferring over to guest now. He's been suitably vetted, and there have been at least 2 fingers up his arse. So hold on.
Excellent. Okay, check it for that nail file.
Questions.
Right. Okay. I'm excited.
Like they're playing Willy Bum.
Oh, Willy. Okay. So, hello. Oh, guest. Hello. How are you?
Not bad at all.
You can't say that. You go say yes or no only. You fuck. Okay, so first question is this: do you? Let me think now. Do you have 2 assholes?
No.
Lurchy, far away.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
Right. Guest. Have you ever been a practicing homosexual?
No.
There was a fucking dramatic pause there for that one, though. Okay. I gotta beat that. Guest. Okay, here's my question. Have you in recent years lost a lot of weight?
No.
Okay. Oh, okay. Weren't you far away?
Guest. Have you ever been subjected in the past 6 months to Pink moaning like fuck and never giving you a second to answer or get your own point in or have a conversation with him? It's just Pink moaning. Yes or no?
Yes.
Guest, have you ever had a phone call, Mr. Pink, and because he's ranting so much, you set the phone down and walked away and made a cup of coffee and then come back and he's still fucking ranting?
Yes.
Okay, Lurchy, far away.
Yes. Have you ever thought about hurting yourself with a sharp knife after speaking to Pink for more than 5 minutes?
Yes, often.
Have you ever had a glass of, like, say, for example, Jim Beam in your hand and envisioned yourself mid-rant smashing on the table and driving the shards into his fucking neck?
Yes.
Okay, Lurchy, far away, pal.
Have you ever been a practicing homosexual?
No.
Does your last name correspond with the name of a bird?
Yes.
It's Mr. Alec Crow. Hello, Alec Crow. How are you doing?
Evening, fuckers. Yes, not bad. You?
Wonderful. All the better for you and your good self. And I'm glad that it's not only been us who's like had to walk the phone and leave it sitting down, just fucking ranting and raving.
Yes,
Do you know when you get like?
Have you ever seen Pink phoning you and thought, oh fuck, switch your phone off?
I've often imagined what it would look like without some skin in that in those cases.
That's it. Have you ever envisioned like tying Pink by the ankles to the back of your Range Rover and just going to fucking do lally on farm tracks?
Over a rutted field, yes. Over a rutted field of thistles.
Guest, have you ever been presented with a pizza by Pink and had to make one? It was really nice.
Oh yeah.
No. Good pizzas. Awesome pizzas.
awesome pizzas.
Pink's got a nice one just now.
So, Mr. Crow, can I ask what brings you to Mr. Pink's lair and the Gulag, of course, with alcohol? I mean, how did you get past the Maynard security? With, I mean, I know what he's done. Have you come to the Gulag with like a 500ml rectal bottle of vodka, like just like thumbed right up there to keep it safe, from the dogs?
No, I must admit, in true shame, this is bottles of blue alcohol I'm here with.
Blue alcohol. What's alcohol?
Fake alcohol.
Oh, you fucking horrid human being.
That's a problem these days. You got to drive here, you got to drive home.
That's a good point, But you could leave the car there and then stagger home.
I could. It would certainly beat sharing a bed.
Oh.
Sharing a room with Pink.
Let's face it, you wouldn't get sleep.
No.
No. Nuzzling. Hours of nuzzling.
Oh, is that a penknife in your pocket? Fucking hell. Just jab me in the hips. You're like, oh, God almighty. So,
right, I shall hand you back to Mr. Pink, I think. To resume
delightful.
Cool. I do have just one small statement to make.
Do it. Far away.
Mr. Donny Robson is indeed a cunt.
He's got a point, actually. Yeah? He's a fucking roaring cunt. I'll tell you, though, who is wonderful.
Hello.
Hello. Now, could you hear any of that questions while you were off the?
No. I elected not to turn it up, so there was being the eminent professional that I am with the fucking 12 hours of fucking delay earlier on. I didn't want to turn up the speakers so that we would get feedback.
Oh, see, now he knows. Pink's had years of me shouting at him saying, fucking hell, stop doing that.
Yeah.
Yes. So, of course, we were, of course, nothing but respectful in our questioning towards Mr. Crow there as well, too.
Oh, definitely.
That cunt Crow.
Even though that cunt Crow is rocked up with some fucking fake alcohol, which completely blows my piss. But, hey ho, each to their own, I suppose. You can't, you don't choose, homosexuality.
No, you don't. But it's modern days now. Yeah, like Robert Downey Jr. once said, everyone's gay once in a while.
Like, exactly. I mean, let's face it. I mean, have you ever seen like there's been a point in your life when you've watched TV or a movie and seen a bit of Brad Pitt and gone, you know what, Brad? You know what? In the right conditions, after a few fucking Jim Beams, maybe a couple of Chardonnays, you'd get a hot sausage on your about you.
Hey, I had a woman tell me once that I look like Brad Pitt's brother, Sess. What better?
Has he got downs? I mean, you look. Jesus wept. I mean, come on now. I mean, hey, we all like a joke.
Holy shit.
Boys, I feel like I'm getting picked on here. I'm enjoying this show tonight.
Oh, thank God you're back, Pink, my God.
I'm not joking. Listen, that's about as realistic as fucking Scott saying he looked like fucking 80s model Fabio.
No, I was more of an 80s. I was more of an 80s Patrick Swayze myself. I think back in the day,
you mean a current Patrick Swayze?
Yes, exactly.
Can that Mandela effect?
Who invited Pink on? Yes,
Nelson, no, the Mandela effect.
The Mandela effect. Yeah.
Apparently, folk think that Patrick Swayze recovered from his cancer, and that's one of the Mandela effects.
Really?
Like Fruit the Loom had the logo with a fucking like a cone on the end of it.
Okay.
Because now it's just like 3 dots. Luke, I am your father. That's another one.
Yeah, there's the Bernstein Bears, which is a popular book series for kids in the US, which if you look at, or seemingly people remember as being the Bernstein, but it's actually the Bernstein, and that's what, again, another one as well too.
Do you remember in the first Brendan Fraser Mummy films?
Yes.
Yes. Do you remember that when Inhotep catches up with the Americans and sucks the life out of them?
Yes.
That's what Patrick Swayze looked like in the last couple of weeks.
oh, fuck's sake.
I bet you are both looking forward to the remake of Roadhouse there.
I'm fucking raging about that. Conor McGregor and then fucking what? Like Roadhouse. Again, not because of my career history.
Fucking do something.
But Roadhouse is a fucking cinematic masterpiece. And they're remaking it with Conor McGregor.
The thing is, that's quite amusing, right? And Scott Dorman of esteemed standing.
Esteemed, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
Myself, I worked on the door. That's about all I'll say, right? And we've worked with a few individuals.
You'll miss all that.
We've worked with a few individuals, right? And in the main, Scott, when you're working on the door, someone who is, say, about 5'7", 5'8" on the door, like I think Mr. Swayze was, what generally were they on the door?
Well, they were generally the talkers. They were the ones who would do the chatting.
Who was the heater?
You would get the smaller guys. Well, in fact, no. It's okay. So here's how things worked. Right, there was 3 different groups of door stewards in a good team. So you'd have the charismatic ones. You'd have the ones who go like, oh hey, how's it going? How you doing? Blah blah. The ones who everyone liked, just smiley, attractive kind of guys. You'd have the ones who were the visual offense, like myself, like Chuckles, like Mr. Pink, big lads who are like scowling. I'm a big lad, right? Fucking, I can't fight sleep, but I'll fight you. That kind of guys. And then you had people who were shorter and quieter, and in the background, like Tic Tac. Now, for those of you who don't know Tic Tac, Tic Tac was a bouncer I worked with for years. You'll know him, of course, Mr. Pink, and maybe Lurch there too, of course. Small guy.
Wife's shop.
Exactly, his wife's shop, but he took over, exactly. So Tic Tac was a shorter guy, but he was a fucking... we called him... He was what you call a grenade. So he'd stand back. He was very... you could look at him and think nothing, obviously, because a small guy hiding in the background. But this man was like super trained in like jiu-jitsu. He was, he knew how to like fold you like a pretzel in a heartbeat. I've seen guys bigger than me get smashed to the floor and bones snapped with this little fucking grenade. Like he was our special weapon, you see, So if things went south,
seagull once.
If the what? Sorry.
Did he snatch a seagull out of thin air once?
Oh fuck, aye, absolutely. I'm not sure. Well, he wasn't the one who snatched a seagull that we threw into Forbes' car. That was a different guy entirely, but that was fucking cold. Have I ever told you about that fucking seagull in Forbes' car? I think I have, maybe past. Forbes had so of course, dead Forbes. Forbes is dead. Dead Forbes. Former show guest, dead Forbes. He had a Ford Fiesta that didn't lock properly. And he worked in a bar called Cafe Bardo's in Aberdeen. And he would normally park his car across the road from Bardo's. And one night he's like, look, Scott, we're short of staff. Could you come and give us a hand, cover a shift? I'm like, yeah, it's cool, man. I've got a free night. I'll come in. So I'm working there. And there's a guy who works there too. I forget his name. I think it was Greg. Not Fringy Boy, a different Greg entirely. And Greg was there. And Greg was famous for being able to run out the road and catch seagulls. He was nimble of foot. And we said, Greg, listen, Forbes' car doesn't lock. Can you go get a seagull for us that we can throw in the car? No problem at all. I swear, within 5 minutes, he's got a pterodactyl in his hands. This thing's going fucking apeshit. He's holding it at arm length. It's raging. Car door open. Wheek! In goes the seagull. Slam. That seagull was in Forbes' car for upwards of, I'm going to say 5 hours. and in that 5 hours, right? So in that 5 hours, we stood in that back door, of Bardo's, watching the seagull just unleash holy fucking hell in this car. Forbes finished his shift in the bar next door, the Cotton Club, had come through. That's me. I'm good. I'm no we'll get everything closed up. That's fine, right, guys? So back to our cars. Forbes went over the car and opened his car door, and this ball of feathery fury flew out of the car right in his face, screaming the things, pecking and biting and scratching, and everything else will do. Flies away, off it goes. The interior of his car is absolutely fucking destroyed. There's shite on everything. There's shite on the windscreen, over the steering wheel. The seats have been torn apart with the fucking beaks going like fucking raging. The back seats, front seats ruined. On the floor, there's not a place not covered in shit or damage. Fucking car absolutely damn near written off by a seagull. I was the happiest man in the world at that point. Horrible cunts, but fucking so delighted with ourselves. Yeah.
The Fuse listens to the show often.
The Fuse, of course, yes, I.
If you got
the Fuse, I could tell you many stories
Tell us
about the Fuse.
Tell me a Fuse story that I've never heard.
So again,
who the fuck's the Fuse?
The Fuse, so the Fuse was a fellow colleague, again, great guy, fucking awesome guy, doorman for many years. However, nicknamed the Fuse because by his own admission, did not
a short one.
A very short one, yes. Like, now, Mr. Pegg, you would know, of course, being a door steward in your past, that you need to have a bit of a log to be able to fools gladly. You know, you get called every horrible bastard and you big prick and blah, 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 and you big fat Scottish sausage and a whole lot of kind of shooting match.
I had way too much. I had way too much tolerance for that, seemingly. Like, because when I, at the tail end of my career, when I went back to Aberdeen, I was working with Big Cal, and he's like,
"Oh yeah,
why are you listening to it?" And I'm like, I was immune to it by that point.
Yes,
and
exactly.
and you're just sitting there going, yeah, whatever. And if they put hands on you, a slightly different story. But I could take the verbals, and it actually made for an entertaining night, especially speaking to a drunk person trying to justify why they were allowed to vomit and piss and shit all over the club that you'd just thrown them out of. Well, so it was a total overreaction. Really? Explain that. I loved that, you know, so.
Oh, it was gold. It was fucking nice. But the Fuse, however, bless his cotton socks, did not have that same tolerance level. And there was one night...
Good evening, sir. Smack.
There was one night particularly, allegedly, that on a door of an unnamed bar in the city, you know, but you need to have a certain degree of soul work there. And there was a camera that would fucking look down in this doorway. Myself and Hughes are there on this doorway, and there's two girls outside, and they're just like, they're being wankers. You know how everyone's like, there's their story. Oh, but we did nothing wrong. But you could see, like, they spent a good kind of like 10 minutes giving me grief. Like, oh, you're a fat prick, you're an arsehole, you big baldy bastard. But like, yeah, I know.
You fat Scottish prick. I'll have £600.
Thank you very much. Here you go. Like yourself, Pink. Long fuse. Like, oh, well. And they turned to the Fuse, who was already at boiling point beside me. He's like, you can just see him. He vibrates when he's angry. You see him fucking raking away. And they turned to him and go, and what are you saying, you little ginger fuck? Right, so boom, away he went, right? He took his girl by the fucking head, bang, and threw her like 20 yards. Yahoo! Fucking off she went. Fucking boom, down she went. And it was well deserved because she was a cunt, but it was all on camera. So then, of course, you know, the police are phoned and the bar manager, in fact, no, the police were phoned, I'm sorry, my line, but the bar manager had a complaint the next day from the bar. Oh, we got abused by your door stewards. We got a manhandled. And I'm saying, like, oh, no. Treated with respect and blah, blah. And the manager went, come with me, Scott. Let's look at the cameras. So I was flying up the stairs, up to the cameras, and turned on the cameras. And sure enough, you know the scene in fucking Avengers, Hulk grabs Loki by the head and just fucking boom, 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 boom. It was like this. And there's no way you can justify this. You can't say, oh, clearly a glitch in the camera footage. You're like, yeah, he grabbed her by her fucking head, launched her fucking across the road. Like, oh, the fuck. But the Fuse was on. There's more I could tell you, but I could probably get
I hope she disappeared out of shot like Mr. Han being kicked by Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon.
Exactly, yes. Oh my God, just fucking violent.
Surely both of you have a topper of a New Year's working indoors story that we can end on.
Oh, that's a good point.
I'll save pressure.
Right, I've got one which was quite amusing. which ironically was Hogmany, and working in a club. We won't say which geographical location. And it come to my attention that this person, that the barmaid, didn't want this guy in the pub because he had apparently broken in or stolen stuff from her house or something like that. And she just didn't want him in, obviously not cool. And then you get asked, make sure he doesn't come in. And it's kind of not easy then to say to someone, sorry, pal, you can't come in because you're a fucking tea leaf or whatever. You just have to go, not tonight, pal. And that kind of situation then arose as he came in the club that I was working at. And I sort of went, excuse me, pal, you can't come in. And he was like, why? And I went, just not tonight. And I put my hand just out, sort of the standard doorman procedure, and just sort of put my hand on his chest. Just as I touched his chest, he clocked me with an overhand left out of nowhere, right on the chin. In a split second, as he chinned me, I'm peeling off my jacket as I'm recoiling to my left and about to unleash holy hell on him, because obviously this did not cheer me up, right? And this was Hogmany. But in this nanosecond, and I'm not, like, and Scott will know, Liam, you'll never know, but when shit goes down like this, it's amazing how slow motion things go, and how
beautiful.
And you're like, and this nanosecond felt like about 20 seconds. As I'm getting recoiling to my left, after I was a decent chap on the chin, I must admit, as I'm peeling my jacket off, rocking and rolling, the police drove past in this nanosecond at the said club door, and I saw both coppers going, "Did you see that?" as they drove past. And they stopped and they were out and they were on this guy before my jacket could get off. I mean, and it was beautiful. They grabbed him, a couple of scalps, drived him off the door. Don't worry, we'll deal with him. So I was obviously still fuming because my jaw was still a bit sore and whatnot. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And they took him off. They came back later on to see me. As I say, this was Hogmany. And they came back and they're like, right, that's him. He's in the cells. And it was like, it was a Sunday night or something. It was, Jesus, about 15 years ago. And they were like, so we've chucked him in the cells. So we've just had to go and tell his missus that because it turns out he was on a tag. So he was on a curfew. He had a tag on him, right? And they were like, well, he'll have to cool his heels now because he's in jail for the next 4 days until the court opens. So he was in the clink for 4 days for chapping me in the teeth.
Holy shit. Holy shit. There's honestly, there's so many tales that bust out about, but the thing is, you don't want to be boring our listeners with these all bouncing stories, but there's so many funny things that happened. I think that's what kind of inspired me to write the book, was the Knuckles Rugger book, was there's so many tales that are funny, not just like about how hard you are and how, I'm good manly and I'm like, fight fucking this and fight that. It's not about that at all. It was more about the funny things like, folk getting crushed by fucking freezers full of chicken, or getting pumped on a staircase and stuff. It's just like daft things that would happen. But
these things as well, Scott, were like a nightly occurrence, and you tend to forget them. But then when you summarize them, people are like, "Wow, you guys must have been fighting all the time." Well, not really, but it's when you summarize it and give like 6 stories, it sounds like it is like Roadhouse, which it's not.
Exactly, yeah. But the thing as well, though, is that, like you said, because you're seeing all this bullshit so regularly, you do tend to, like, people don't appreciate with nightlife, for example, the job there is that when you're bouncing, you're dealing with violence on a constant fucking stream almost. And it gets a point where you forget things that happen because so many things are happening. And it's the same with my job as well too. There's things that happen that are horrible, but as time goes by, you forget certain things because there's so many things that you're doing that kind of subsequently happen afterwards that kind of make, I don't know if you lose space in your brain for the previous things, but you forget certain things because, my God, there's a stream of shit happening.
Yeah, you'd be the same as me, right? I mean, literally, because it was such a regular occurrence, I was given statements like you wouldn't believe to the police, and I'd forget. Yeah. And I was like, and people would say, "Hey, what about that thing that happened last weekend?" And I'd be like, "What?" Well, that fight, and I'm like, well, I don't know, because you dump it out your head because it's not important. You just go.
Why did you both get into bouncing?
So for me,
you never stuck in at school, or just because?
Kinda. Pardon me. Well, I mean, I say that. I mean, I hate school, but not great at school. You know, I was too distracted by fucking everything else. You know, I did well in like.
Door though.
I mean,
Here,
I did well.
quickly before we go into this, I'll tell you another quick funny story off the same door, right? Where I threw a guy out blazing drunk one time, as you do, and chucked him out. And the doors are on this club were completely solid, no glass, no nothing, solid doors. Chucked him out, and then as I was letting someone out, about 5 minutes later, here was said person pissing all over my door, obviously in an act of vindictiveness, like Hadatman, right? So, and I obviously, what do you do? What would you do, Scott?
I mean, obviously, like older, mature Scott would like say, "Sir, would you mind not, urinating?" Or, that clearly as a calm and responsible adult these days, But
what would young Scott do?
Speared him through a fucking wall and then stomped the remaining bits into mush.
Well, I hoofed him with a size 12 right in the knackers, right? And dropped him like a stone, and then just shut the door. And then the next person that I let out, then this guy was still lying there, but he was just significantly damper from the waist down than when he was standing there last time.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
As you do.
Gentlemen, listen, we're getting on a wee bit here. We might have to call quits to the show. It's getting to 10:30. We've got like an hour and a half before the bells hit. I need to go inside.
I'm having a drink. I don't know about you boys.
You're what, sorry?
I'm having a drink. I've got contraband in here. You'd be amazed at what can fit up Crow's arse.
You've got blue bottles of fucking. That's not contraband. That's shite water.
No. He's on blue alcohol. I've got some cider.
Oh, nice. Fucking hell. But gentlemen, can I just say before we call things a quit, it's been good doing this Discord kind of chat because it means that Pink's got a more even keel when it comes to speaking.
Really, Scott,
like
really?
a regular show.
Do you know how difficult it is to predict what you're saying like 20 seconds prior to you saying it? It's really difficult. This last hour has been really tricky.
I've enjoyed, I say enjoyed, but I've seen how much you struggled when it comes to when we do the live shows in Lurch's studio, stroke kitchen, and pure using a fucking phone call coming in is trying to get a word in edgeways between hot sauce and fucking Steve and blah blah. And,
here's the irony, right? So I'll explain the setup. So tonight I went to the obviously in my cell, the desktop that I've got, which is directly linked to the switch, which goes directly to the router, and we were getting such a delay, and I'm like, hold on a minute, because I've tested my entire network and I'm getting 500 across the board. This took a wee while to set up, I must admit.
Okay.
Fucking no thanks to Maynard, right? And so I was like, right, what's going on here? And I was only getting 70. Now, obviously, there was a bit of movie action being streamed elsewhere, so I had to go and give that person a good slap, right? And then I've gone onto my laptop, and I'm now further down the network, and I'm getting 470, and this is working absolutely fine on a laptop as opposed to the desktop directly to the router. So go figure. You know what? Go computers.
It's the same though, like from back in the old days when you were broadcasting from your old PC with the like £2 fucking 35 pence headset that was for some reason worked better than any professional headset we could buy. We bought so many headsets to other folk, like I think even Phrase had a good headset that was nowhere near the quality you were getting on this like fucking Wish headset you got for like £2 fucking shrapnel.
I did a show once running on my 2 horsepower generator out of my workshop.
Fucking hell, man! Holy shit!
It cut off at one point, and I had to top it up with fuel, and it was better than fucking earlier on's pish.
Oh dear me!
Brutal earlier, fucking brutal.
Well, folks, can I just quickly intercede here and say before we go, is as usual, a huge thanks to anyone who's supported the show. Oh, for fuck's sake! There we go. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's anybody who's donated, of course, to our coffee link.
Google Environmental Health Aberdeen. Sorry, could you hear that?
Like even this week we've had Emma Cowie, of course, doing the show. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate you guys supporting the show. We will be back. I mean, when am I next will be able to do this? I think for the new year, what we did is to give Pink more of a chance to be in shows because this has been delightful. having them back on a kind of even keel, is we do like a live show as normal. We all get together in Lurch's emporium.
Technically, can we not do what we're doing now with like 2 or 3 of us here?
Of course, yeah. We probably could. Well, yeah, because you could have, for example, hot sauce and whoever else there if need be.
Please,
live. I'm sick of it. I know. Coming through one feed, and then of course myself and Pink could be, if need be, on Discord, or I could be with you live, or we could do things like if need be, But I think we have a mix of shows next year, if the listeners are agreeable, of these Discord chats that are a bit more, a bit more even keeled for Pink, and the live ones we do all together in one room, because they are still pretty cool, good fun to do. You see, So let me know what you think, folks. Give us a message. Discord or in the Facebook group. Let us know what you think about the idea of these mixed shows, of the Discord shows only, and the the live shows, if you will. With that, I think we can call things quits. Lurchy, when are you back open again in the old shop there?
Not until the week of the 8th.
Week of the 8th, you're back on go again. Okay, cool. Week of the 8th, you're back on the go. Mr. Pink, it's been fucking amazing having you back on the show again. And on a call that you can kind of add in on an even keel more than anything else.
Remember, send cakes, pornos, alcohol, anything like that, just to keep me topped up.
Oh, I found my granddad's fucking real pornos when I was writing.
You did not?
I did. I need to get a Super 8 player.
Oh my God, do we have time? We don't have time to cover this. We'll keep it for the next show. Folks, of course, go to dhbradio.com where you can find links to all of our socials, be it fucking Twitter, TikTok, be it Instagram. We're all on there, of course, as well, too.
Spotify, 5-star reviews on Spotify.
Oh, yes, of course. Spotify. Download the show through Spotify. 5-star reviews on iTunes. Anywhere you get your podcasts, 5-star reviews for the show, because if not, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna come to your house and kill you. I love you, but I'm gonna find ways to find where you live.
You can come to your house. You can't fucking come to mine.
No, because my car's nearly dead, and I should have covered that during the car. Is like, pause music, right? Because here's where I'm at car wise, right? Any listeners who've got a car for sale, give me a shout, because my car right now, like the front wheel bearing is like screaming at me as I'm driving at speed. It's gonna fall off at some point. The heaters don't work below like 4, so 4's a full blast fucking heaters on air, or it's nothing at all. You see, the display.
What kind of car you got?
It's a Ford Focus. The display doesn't work properly. The car doesn't look.
There's your fucking problem right there.
I know, right?
The fucker took his car.
The car doesn't lock anymore.
Mine Street, he parked it, forgot to put on a handbrake, and it rolled into
the handbrake on, and it rolled. It slowly glided into the
damage on my neighbour's car was exponential. The improvements to your car was amazing.
Was it not just your car was just trying to escape the driver, going, "Oh, thank fuck, he's out of here."
The pocket to the front of the car, it made it a bit heavy.
Okay, fuck's sake, folks, thank you very much for the show. We will catch you in the next. Maybe in a week's time.
Just like to say, remember, mail order pies from Lurch's butchery shop available.
Course, yes.
Oh, don't fucking start calling them Mark. No, you couldn't. Get them to chip your plus to her so you come back. Thank
you. Folks, we will catch you on the flip side. Good night, God bless you. Been a wonderful. May you all have a wonderful new year. We will see you in the. In fact, let's do the old dad joke. Hey, see you next year. Hey, hey! Shut your face.
Happy 2024, Dean Mays, seen as it is already 2024 with that fucking upside down fucking yibbity yeah fucker.
Do you know the best thing about Dean Mays is Dean Mays every year has become part of our Christmas tradition, where Dean Mays phones me for a chat on Christmas Day. I get it every Christmas.
God, is it like a phone call?
Highlights of the fucking year is Dean Mays phoning me saying yibbity yibbida. And he did. He phoned. His first words were yibbity yibbida. Fucking yahoo!
Is his connection a lot better?
Oh, no, far better. Far better. Fucking Gulag's 500 meg fucking speeds wise up, you fucking potato. Okay, right. Folks, toodaloo for now. Love you.
Shalom.
Shalom.